and welcome to OM WWE Smackdown episode 16 here on twitch.tv/outrageousmashiba. We are just 2 days away from our next live streaming pay-per-view event, OM WWE Last Stand. We have a huge six-man tag team main event for you here tonight. It's going to be the team of SmackDown champion Daniel Bryan teaming up with R-Truth and Heritage champion Apollo Crews, taking on Edge, Sheamus and Corbin. And the OM WWE Universe is ready. We have a huge stack card for SmackDown here tonight. And I hope you guys in chat are ready too. We're here live in Newark, New Jersey. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly because of my accent. So our first contest is going to have OM WWE Last Stand implications, because the winner of this match will be facing Dana Brooke for her SmackDown Women's Championship at Last Stand. Two best friends collide as Carmella takes on Sonya Deville, a rematch from last week. Last week had #1 contender implications for Deville, but this week, however, both women have #1 contender chances. So will the Princess of Staten Island defeat the Pride Fighter, or will Sonya Deville step up to the plate and show she is a huge threat to Dana Brooke? Here we go. So Carmella gets another opportunity at the championship she once held, the SmackDown Women's Championship, although she has to go through her best friend Sonya Deville here tonight. It was last week Carmella actually defeated Sonya Deville when Sonya Deville had an opportunity at Dana Brooke's SmackDown Women's Championship. Can she do it 2 for 2? And here comes Carmella's best friend and Pride Fighter, Sonya Deville. Unsuccessful against Carmella last week, looking for redemption, looking to face Dana Brooke at Last Stand. So Deville and Carmella one-on-one in a matter of moments here on twitch.tv/outrageousmashiba. Thank you for joining us for our opening contest here in Newark. These two women are ready. Referee about to ring the bell. Here we go. And Carmella already into a lock-up drop toe hold. Straight into the canvas instantly. These two ladies have to put their best friendship aside once again to be crowned #1 contender and get that opportunity at Dana Brooke's SmackDown Women's Championship in 2 days. Oh, and a beautiful dragon screw leg whip there. And a drop kick to the knees of Carmella. And a spear by Sonya. Oh, going for another one. This time Carmella leapfrogs. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Follows it up with a forearm. Follows it up by multiple stomps now. And now Carmella looking to take control. Oh, and that may have been a rake of the eyes. The referee didn't catch it. Now Sonya Deville, just picks her up and drops her onto the mat. And another spear by Sonya. Maybe looking for a cover. And Carmella powers out at 1. That's why she's a former OM WWE Smackdown Women's Champion. She Irish whips it to the outside. And Deville dodges with the kick. Ooh, and Deville, very tactical, very strategy. Using her strategy there. Into the cover, power out again by Carmella. Irish whip. And now it's Sonya Deville's turn, but reversed again by Mella. Mella with a spear into the turnbuckle. Sonya Deville turning the tables. Oh, kick to the face. Elbow to the knee. And another one by Mella. Now look at Mella trying to build momentum here. It's got her on the ropes, and here comes the Princess of Staten Island. Oh, drops all the body weight on her best friend. And now working the ropes. Oh, Deville goes down hard. Now look at Carmella. Maybe looking for that super kick. And gets all of it. Is Carmella going to be number 1 contender? Oh, and a kick out by Deville. Deville staying alive. Carmella can't believe it. Maybe looking to argue with the official. The official not taking any of it. Walking away from the situation. Now look at the stomps to the face. What sort of a best friend does that? I get it. There's a SmackDown Women's Championship opportunity at stake here. But where do you draw the line? Oh, and a leg drop by Mella. Follows it up with stomps. And another spear by Sonya. And Sonya trying to build momentum. Not happy about all them stomps to the face. So look at this. Backbreaker by Deville. Deville going into the cover now. Looking for 3, only gets 1. Carmella powers out. Now Irish whip. Mella on the apron. Uses that right hand. MMA background by Deville. Now look at Deville. This is very unlike Deville to go up to the top rope. And a crossbody misses as Carmella sidesteps. That's probably why Deville doesn't go up so often. Oh, and into the pole there by Deville. And just throws it back into the ring. Referee was at 3 there. Referee breaking the count. And now look at Deville. Maybe setting up for something here. Uh-oh. Maybe the triangle. Has she got all of it? The MMA background of Sonya Deville coming in play. Looking to tap out her best friend. But no, Carmella uses the left hands to get out of that triangle. Luckily for Carmella. Oh, but Carmella may have a submission of his own. And that is the code of silence. Code of silence locked in to Deville. Can Deville get out of it? Deville gets out. Lucky to escape. Oh, going for the spear. Carmella hits the DDT. And now look at Mella. And another super kick. And drags her into the middle of the ring. Is Carmella going to last stand to face Dana Brooke? She is. Carmella with the victory. 2 wins in a row over her best friend, Sonya Deville. You've got to believe Dana Brooke was watching that performance by Carmella. Carmella looking absolutely impressive. Not taking anything away from Sonya Deville, who's been looking impressive up until last week. And Carmella gets 2 for 2. And Carmella is going to head on to Last Stand to face SmackDown Women's Champion Dana Brooke in just 2 days' time. Hey Elijah, how are you? And it was a good game, absolutely. There's your winner, folks. So former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella going to take on current SmackDown Women's Championship for that title at Last Stand. Mella v. Brooke at Last Stand. As we move on to our next contest, The Bulgarian Brute looking to make a statement as he did last week here on SmackDown. Looking to do it again. Rusev in action in just a matter of moments. And we're back here on OM WWE Smackdown. This is episode 16 here on twitch.tv/OutrageousMashiba. Rusev about to compete in one-on-one action. For those sticking around in our main event later on tonight, we're going to be seeing SmackDown champion Daniel Bryan teaming up with R-Truth and Heritage champion Apollo Crews in six-man tag team action, taking on the team of number one contender for the SmackDown title, Edge, Sheamus, and Corbin. Huge six-man tag team match in our main event later on tonight. So Rusev about to compete here on SmackDown, and there's his opponent. Oh, and a massive clothesline, and the Rusev Day chants beginning early. Oh. And look at Rusev, definitely happy with the OM universe behind him, cheering them on. And Rusev's opponent tonight apparently goes by the name, according to the SmackDown decision makers, David Donahue. He stands at 6'3" and weighs 270 pounds. Definitely quite the matchup for Rusev, but Rusev absolutely annihilating this man. Muchka kick. Is this going to be enough? Is that going to be it? Cover. Power out at one by Rusev's opponent. And now look at Rusev now. Oh. Misses with the sliding drop kick there. Follows it up with a neck breaker though. And now the Rusev Day chant starting again by our SmackDown audience. And look at Rusev, maybe looking for the accolade. Gets all of it. Is this going to be enough? Is Donahue going to tap? Been in there for a long time. Rusev may have to consider breaking the hold here. Well, this young man's going to face some quite permanent injuries. He does not escape. Doesn't look like he's going to escape. Oh, he finally taps out. Smart decision by that young man. But Rusev not letting go. Let go, Rusev. Come on. We get it. Impressive victory nonetheless. Don't want to take away that impressive performance by Rusev, and Rusev getting the victory here on OM WWE Smackdown. Wait a minute. Rusev may not be done. Oh, and just kicking and stomping away. And Donahue, referee trying to back Rusev away, finally stops. Rusev making a statement here tonight on OM WWE Smackdown. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable stuff there as we head on to our next contest in just a matter of moments. And these are two of the men who are going to be in the triple threat match at OM WWE Last Stand for the Heritage Championship, because at Last Stand it's going to be Apollo Crews defending against both Sami Zayn and Tony Nese. So two of the three men from that Heritage Championship triple threat match will be competing here tonight. In just a matter of moments. And here we go. And Last Stand only 2 nights away. Either one of these men would love to build momentum, getting a victory over one of their opponents in the triple threat. Remember, Apollo Crews, the champion, doesn't have to be a part of the decision to crown a new champion. And I'll have to shut up for just a moment.
This is why I'm the premier athlete. And let me show you something else. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 reasons why I'm the premier athlete. 8 reasons why I'm better than each and every one of you.
Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds, the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
So Tony Nese looking to go one-on-one with Sami Zayn here tonight. And as I was saying before, Tony Nese apparently interrupted me. Apollo Crews does not have to be involved with a pinfall or submission decision to crown a new champion. For example, Tony Nese can pin Sami Zayn to become new Heritage champion. Or Sami Zayn can pin Tony Nese to become champion. And here comes Sami. The man some people are calling the dark horse, the wild card, the underdog from the underground. Remember, this man was a part of the inaugural Heritage Championship match back at OM WWE Unrivaled. It was an 8-man battle royal where only 68 competitors were actually named for that match. Sami Zayn being a surprise entrant and lasting until the final 2 before being eliminated by current champion Apollo Crews. And ever since then, Sami Zayn has been looking to get back into that championship picture, and he'll get that at Last Stand in a triple threat match, however. Maybe looking to put Tony Nese away here tonight and build huge momentum going into Last Stand. And the Smackdown audience are definitely rallying behind Sami Zayn here. Going to be quite the competitive match between these two superior talents. I know Tony Nese likes to call himself the premier athlete. Sami Zayn loves to be the underdog, but despite being the underdog, quite the talented competitor. Has wrestled all around the world. Look at Sami. No, he misses. Misses with the dive. Both men on the outside now. So it's going to be quite the competitive triple threat match at Last Stand this Sunday as well. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. And now look at this, Tony Nese just dragging Sami Zayn, throws him over the top rope and down to the floor. Oh, and a takedown by Nese, and now raining the right hands. Maybe more than a competitive match between these two. There may be some bad blood. And Nese is going for the suplex. Zayn blocks, throws him into the apron. Now look at Sami Zayn just stomping away. Sami Zayn very proud of himself. As he panders to the Smackdown crowd. Referee up to 6. Zayn back in the ring. Maybe looking for a count out. No, Nese comes back in. Drop kick. The referee's been taken out. And now look at Sami Zayn grabbing a weapon. Not sure that Nese cares. Oh, and that's going to cause a disqualification. Referee called for the bell before he got knocked out. And Tony Nese gets the victory by disqualification. And of course the SmackDown decision makers are screaming in my ear, and they're telling me to let Sami Zayn know that there is going to be a rematch between these two men in just a matter of moments. So I'm going to take a quick 30-second interval break, and I'll let Sami Zayn know in that time that there will be a rematch. Stick with us. Sami Zayn, Tony Nese in a rematch after this 30-second interval break. We're back here on OM WWE Smackdown. We have a rematch between these two competitors as Sami Zayn unintentionally got himself disqualified before our interval break using a chair. I think the referee was originally knocked down by a drop kick by Zayn, inadvertently. And then Sami Zayn quickly slid out of the ring as Tony Nese was getting back to the corner, trying to get back to his feet. And then Sami Zayn got a chair from underneath the ring, came back in, tried to strike Nese. He did successfully, but may have caught the referee as he was getting back up to his feet. And on the way down, as he was feeling the effects, he called for the bell. So, and the SmackDown decision makers not happy with that decision. So we had to let Sami Zayn know during the interval break that this is going to be a rematch. He wasn't happy with our response to his actions, but you know, this is a one-on-one match. It should be fair and square. And here we are, 2 of the 3 competitors, the last stand for the Heritage Championship. And the third man obviously being the Heritage Champion, Apollo Crews, who we'll see in action later on tonight in our huge 6-man tag team main event. It's going to be Apollo Crews teaming up with R-Truth and SmackDown Champion Daniel Bryan, taking on the team Edge, Sheamus and Corbin. Just 2 nights out from Edge v Daniel Bryan for the SmackDown Championship. And now it's Sami Zayn into a roll-up like cover and kick out by the premier athlete. Irish whip by Nese. Going for the super kick, misses, and look at Zayn now. Oh, huge body slam. Goes for the cover again, does Zayn. Power out by Nese. And German suplex. Oh, and Nese. Look at the talent. The athleticism by Nese to pull that off. Lands on his feet off the German suplex. Oof. Throws him over. Works on the head and neck now of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn escapes. Gets to his feet, uses them right hands. Oh, and what a right hand. And look at Sami Zayn, very proud of himself. Misses with a drop kick, however, off the ropes. Look at Nese, the power of Nese. Oh, just throws him onto the top rope, into the cover. Power out at 1 by Zayn. And also later on tonight, a match that was made last week, we will see Razor, one half of AOP, taking on one half of the SmackDown World Tag Team Champions, Braun Strowman, one-on-one. It's going to be Razor and Strowman. Huge matchup still here to come. Two huge men gonna battle it out here on SmackDown. Now look at these propped up against the ropes. Sami Zayn with the Irish whips, drops down, leapfrog, goes for the drop kick again, can't get it. Knees with the left hand, and Irish whip with a little bit more oomph that time by Nice. And the strength of Nice, powerbomb into the cover. Kick out by Zayn. And now Sami Zayn rolling out. Going to take his time, of course. Nice going to do the same. And now the fight is on. Super kick by Nice. And look at this. Oh, now Nice trying to lift him up into a body slam. It's not going to work this time, but it's going to work with a little bit momentum behind it. So he hits the Mikanotri driver to the floor. Referee at 4. Nice feeling the effects. Remember, there's only a thin layer of padding, and underneath that is the arena concrete. Referee up to 6. Throws him back into the ring. Now look at Nice. Going to lure Nice from the apron to get back to his feet. Springboard drop kick. Finally gets the drop kick. And now look at Sami Zayn. Drags him into the middle ring and covers after shooting a half power out of 1 by Nice. And knee to the midsection, and Sami Zayn may be feeling the effects here, favouring them ribs. Now look at Nice trying to battle back into it. And look at Nice. Combination of kicks. What's Nice going for here? Stomp to the back of the elbow. And look at Zayn. Oh my, Zayn. This could be huge if he can put Tony Nese away. It's like a code of silence. Shades of Carmella's maneuver. And Tony Nese taps out. That's a huge victory heading into Last Stand. Sami Zayn with a submission victory over one of his competitors at Last Stand for the Heritage Championship in a triple threat, Tony Nese. That's absolutely incredible. See the highlights. Nese definitely kept in this match. I thought at points Tony Nese had him. And then there was a drop kick from the top rope there, springboarding in. I thought that was going to be enough to put Nese away. But Tony Nese powering out. And then it was the code of silence.
Here is your winner,
So Sami Zayn with huge momentum going into Last Stand in the triple threat match. Defeating one of his opponents here tonight, Tony Nese. Apollo Crews has got to be watching on, but remember, Apollo Crews is in action in our huge main event. It's going to be a 6-man tag team match. SmackDown champion Dan O'Brien, R-Truth, and Heritage champion Apollo Crews to take on the team of Edge, Sheamus, and Corbin. Welcome back to OM WWE Smackdown, episode 16. We are just 2 nights away from OM WWE Last Stand. As these two make their way to the ring. Razor being accompanied by Akam, as Razor is in one-on-one action here tonight.
making his way to the ring, accompanied by Akam, representing the Authors of Pain, weighing in at 330 pounds, Razor.
This match was made after last week. Akam went one-on-one with one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Pete Dunne. Akam getting the victory, and Braun Strowman following the contest continually arguing with the official. That gave no choice to the SmackDown decision makers to make this match here tonight, as Razor will be going one-on-one with the other half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Braun Strowman. And this is going to be an epic battle. I cannot wait. Two gigantic men. Razor waiting his opponent. Here we go.
And his opponent, accompanied by Pete Dunne, weighing in at 385 pounds, one half of the World's Wrestling Champions, Braun Strowman.
And no offense to the rest of the tag team division, both on OM WWE Smackdown and OM WWE Raw, but this has to be Twitch's chat's favorite tag team, Strowman and Pete Dunne. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, it's going to be Braun Strowman. And here we go, Strowman versus Razor. And Strowman was looking to get the clothesline right out the gate. Razor meets him halfway, however, as these two men fighting it out. Oh, and the takedown followed up by a double leg Boston Crab, the regular version of the Boston Crab. Oh, and Strowman rolls out. This is going to be insane. Oh, and the boot by Strowman. Two behemoths right here on SmackDown. And, takes him down with the STO. Follows it up by a back body drop. Yikes. Hope this ring has been reinforced. And look at Razor. The knees and the hands. Follows it up by a clothesline. Now both men on the outside. This is very dangerous. Irish whip into the barricade. Pete Dunne watching on with intent. Oh my goodness, what a throw by Razor. And the slam. Yikes. And just throws Razor, does Strowman. Referee out to 6. I don't think 7. Strowman breaking the count. Razor gingerly making his way back into the ring. Now a side slam. Into a cover. Hooks the leg of Razor. Only gets one. Drop toe hold into the ropes. And now look at Strowman. The Strowman Express with the running axe handle. But Razor gonna stop the train in its tracks. And now, Irish whip time. No. Both men absolutely annihilating one another. And imagine if Strowman connected there with that blow. Doesn't, however. Razor dropping him again. And a clobbering blow there by Strowman. He's going for a cover. He's going to hook the leg. Power out early by Razor, one half of AOP. And you both know, and I think everyone is aware of the intentions of AOP. Take out the SmackDown tag team championships and then take their titles. Something similar to what the Usos want to achieve, but have been yet unsuccessful, although it's quite early. Only early days for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. It's only been here for less than a month. And now Razor into a cover. Power out by Strowman early. And drops him with another STO-like maneuver. And Strowman's going to roll out. Oh, and look at Razor yanking on the hair of Strowman. And the referee really needs to get in there and try to stop Razor from doing that. He lets go finally. Just throws him back into the ring. Razor looking to take control. Oh, where the hell is Razor going? He's up on the top. Oh, but Strowman gets the knees up. Yikes. And now look at Strowman looking to put Razor away. Running power slam into the cover. Rope break, however. Ake him up on the apron. And now look at this by Strowman. Oh! Lands the right hands. And now look at this. The Strowman Express about to take off. Oh no. I hope you've got your train tickets ready, because here comes the conductor, the driver, everything you want. And now Strowman's setting up Razor, maybe looking to put him away here. Uh-oh. Look at this, just ragdolling Razor. This is going to be huge. No pun intended, if he can make Razor tap out. Oh my, he's had him in there for a while. Can Razor get out of this hold? And Braun Strowman just going to let him go, however. Feeling the effects. Razor, no small man. And now Strowman maybe looking for the run. No. Razor got other ideas, and what a clothesline. I think the ring just shaked and moved a few inches. And now look at this. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Maybe a bit low there. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, now working on the legs and knees of Strowman. Now Strowman with his own knees. Strowman looking to build, but no. But look at Razor, the power. Oh my good lord. One-handed choke slam. Something very similar to a spine buster, and then Strowman follows it up with a rock bottom-like maneuver. Is this going to be enough too? And a power out by Razor. Now, what can Strowman do? Oh, Razor one step ahead still. Strowman not going away. One half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions gets dropped with a clothesline. Oh, and a power out by Strowman. Something resemblant of the last chapter there by Razor. Now Razor maybe looking to put him away. No. Now the battle is on between these huge men. And a power bomb. My goodness. Cover. And Razor, huge victory over one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Braun Strowman. So both members of the AOP picking up consecutive victories over both members of the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Wow. The SmackDown decision makers have definitely got to be looking at AOP as being huge threats to Strowman and Pete Dunne's SmackDown Tag Team titles. I get it. I understand. They were both singles matches. They're not tag team matches. But if you pin with both members of a team, both Strowman and Pete Dunne, you have to be considered to be number one contenders. Razor with a huge victory. Pete Dunne with a look of concern there for his tag team partner, Braun Strowman, who still hasn't moved. And Akam raising his hands in appreciation for his tag team partner, Razor. That's a huge victory by Razor. And the SmackDown decision makers are just telling me that next week on SmackDown, there is going to be some sort of a match that will determine the future of the SmackDown tag team titles in regards to number one contenders. So I'll put it in simple terms here. The SmackDown decision makers are telling me that there's going to be a number one contenders match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And AOP may be top of the list of who they pick in that number one contenders match. So congratulations to Razor. Huge victory over Braun Strowman here tonight, here on OM WWE SmackDown, episode 16. So coming up next, our huge six-man tag team main event. It's going to be SmackDown champion Daniel Bryan, 2 days out from his title defense against Edge, teaming up with R-Truth and the Heritage champion Apollo Crews, taking on the team of Daniel Bryan's opponent Edge, Corbin, and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. This is going to be a massive six-man tag team match. Who's going to get the momentum? Is it going to be Daniel Bryan or is it going to be Edge heading into Last Stand? Main event in a matter of moments. Down the ringside for our main event here in Newark, New Jersey. And apologies if my accent sounds like I said that wrong.
Introducing first, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE Smackdown Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Here comes the leader of the Yes Movement and the SmackDown champion, Daniel Bryan. 2 nights out from his big SmackDown Championship defense against former champion and inaugural champion Edge. I cannot wait for that huge matchup at OM WWE Last Stand. And here comes his tag team partner.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I was giving a jump in, leaving the competition. I make him disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they next get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Give me the times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame. To be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started. You better believe I take it off the Showtime bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Truth ready to compete once again in our main event of SmackDown. Has built quite the friendship with SmackDown champion Daniel Bryan. I'm looking forward to see what these two can do as a team. And talk about impressive. Here comes the Heritage Champion.
And their partner from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Heritage Champion, Apollo Crews Champion.
And just a reminder that Apollo Crews will be defending that Heritage Championship in a triple threat match at OM WWE Last Stand against both Tony Nese and the man who defeated Tony Nese earlier on tonight via submission, Sami Zayn. So hopefully Apollo Crews can be on the winning end of the team that builds the most momentum heading in to that huge pay-per-view event in 2 days' time. But no guarantees when you're versing the team of the former SmackDown champion Edge, Corbin, and Sheamus. Apollo Crews ready. Huge opportunity here tonight. And speaking of opportunities, here comes the ultimate opportunist, Edge.
And their opponents, first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
The IRL WWE Hall of Famer and a former 11-time world champion. The Rated R Superstar Edge. Definitely living up to the expectations of the nickname, the Ultimate Opportunists in the virtual world. And Edge looking for his second SmackDown championship at Last Stand. Here comes one of the most hated men on the OM WWE Smackdown roster.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
This is Corbin, who's built quite the alliance with his two tag team partners here tonight. One being former SmackDown champion Edge, and the other being the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. And it's been quite a few weeks since we've seen Corbin here on OM WWE Smackdown. But as soon as he got the offer and invitation to be in the six-man tag team match with Edge and Sheamus, he did not decline it. He stepped up to the plate straight away. And here comes the man that was responsible for Edge getting that SmackDown Championship rematch. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
And their partner from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
So for those who didn't join us last week on OM WWE Smackdown, it was a main event matchup pitting Sheamus against R-Truth. And if Sheamus could win that match, Edge would get the rematch for the SmackDown Championship against new champion Daniel Bryan. Quite the competitive battle. There was multiple times in that match I thought R-Truth would become the victor, but it was Sheamus after multiple Irish Curse backbreakers, white noises and bro kicks. Sheamus getting the WR over R-Truth, which pits the match between Edge and Bryan for the SmackDown title at Last Stand. Sheamus going to build from that. And look at this, a preview for Last Stand. And Edge was coming out the gates, running at Bryan. Daniel Bryan taking it to him. Look at Apollo Crews, swinging neck breaker. Everyone taking it to Edge early. I think 85% of the SmackDown locker room, and that's even being generous, hates Edge. And now look at Edge taking out Apollo Crews. Daniel Bryan trying to take it to Edge after Edge takes out his friend. A swinging neck breaker on the outside. Look at Daniel Bryan. Beautiful enziguri. Definitely a preview for Last Stand. Oh. These two will meet for the SmackDown title. And Edge may be thinking twice about being in this match as he goes to tag out Corbin. And it's Corbin and Bryan now. Body slam by Daniel Bryan. The leader of the Yes Movement taking it to Corbin, but Corbin whips him into his tag team's corner. Oh, a knee to the back of the head and neck of Daniel Bryan, and we know that in IRL, Daniel Bryan has had head and neck issues in the past, which is obviously transcribed over to the virtual world. And Daniel Bryan is on the apron now, lays the right hand, Bryan going up. Look at Sheamus though, wants to be quick, missed the old drop kick from the top. Into the cover now is Bryan. Looking to put away the trio early. Power out by Corbin. Oh, and Corbin was going for something huge there. Bryan escapes. Irish whip drop down, followed up by a leapfrog. Going for the hip toss. Gets it. And he's going to tag out to R-Truth. There comes Truth, who's been looked quite impressive in the last couple of SmackDown main events. This is his third consecutive main event. Looking to make a huge impact. And we can do just that by taking out Corbin. Suplex, floats over, ropes are there however. Now R-Truth just stomping away. Very unorthodox. And the OM Universe, Daniel Bryan and Apollo Crews behind R-Truth. Like I was saying, maybe unorthodox, but it was working momentarily. Now Corbin trying to get Truth into his corner. Truth escapes. Oh, beautiful drop kick there by Truth. Now Truth gonna drag Corbin to his corner. Tags into Heritage Champion Apollo Crews. Oh, and Apollo Crews overshoots the mark, lands in the opposite direction. Too much momentum, and momentum will do that. Crews on the apron. Corbin tags out to Sheamus. Maybe looking for the 10 beats. And that's a strategic move there by Corbin. Sees the opportunity. Tags out to Sheamus. Gets it. Now Sheamus looking to work on the Heritage Champion. And he's got a huge triple threat match in 2 days' time. as the fight spills to the outside and is going to continue. Belly-to-belly attempt there by Sheamus. Cruz escapes. Sheamus throwing Cruz into the ring. Oh, on the high knee. Gets all of it, does Sheamus. Might not look like it, but he did. Oh, and Cruz was going for the pump-up knee himself. And both men battling back and forth. Who's going to throw down who? And Sheamus with a spine buster. Now working on the knees, maybe looking for the Cloverleaf. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Can Cruz escape the Cloverleaf in our six-man tag team main event? He does. Rolls over. Escapes. Cruz feeling it though. Drop toe hold onto the middle rope. And look at Edge. See Edge on the outside? Quite happy with what Sheamus is doing to the Heritage Champion. Uh-oh. Oh! Double axe handle. And Cruz was looking for a tag out to either SmackDown champion Daniel Bryan or R-Truth. And look at Sheamus now. Uh-oh, Cruz back up and takes him down. He's going to beat down on Sheamus right now. Cruz, Truth, and Daniel Bryan in control. I'll be back after this interval break. Stick with us, guys. Main event rolls on. Oh, my goodness. And we are back here on OM WWE Smackdown. This is our main event. Huge six-man tag team action as Sheamus and Edge taking it to SmackDown champion Daniel Bryan. And the action didn't stop during our interval break. Bryan, Truth, and Cruz was taking it to Sheamus. And then Sheamus getting the upper hand just before the end of the interval break, tagging out to Edge. And now Edge working over his opponent in 2 days' time. Daniel Bryan now. These two will face for the SmackDown title. And now look at Edge. Underhanded tactics by the Master Manipulator. Any advantage he will take heading into Last Stand. And he'll do it right here tonight. He won't fight Daniel Bryan under any other conditions, as we've seen in this match. Oh, Daniel Bryan feeling it in his head and neck as Edge trying to set him up. Uh-oh, but look at Edge again. Oh, back suplex. Working away is the Rated R Superstar. Oh, knee to the face of the SmackDown champion. Look at Edge again. Talking the head and neck. Edge knows about the neck and head issues of Daniel Bryan in the past. And now look at Edge. Just the goal this man goes to. Just the depths is probably the better word that this man goes to. Oh, and misses. Oh, and a spear out of nowhere by Edge. The Rated R Superstar. Taking out the SmackDown champion. Look at this again. Oh. Pretty much out of nowhere. Maybe looking to put away the SmackDown champion. And look at R-Truth getting in there early. Oh, and a big boot to Truth. My goodness. Daniel Bryan still feeling it, trying to get back into this contest momentarily. Is this going to be enough to put away Edge? No. Daniel Bryan on the second rope. What is Daniel Bryan thinking about here? think Daniel Bryan was trying to tag out to Cruz. Cruz had to step back for a bit. May have been fatigue or a nagging injury we don't know about. Referee's been taken out. My goodness. And now Sheamus, Edge and Corbin going to take advantage. The referee up quickly though, however. Smackdown champion Daniel Bryan needs to tag out. Oh, and look at this. Uh-oh. He's got Sheamus to his knees. Working on the arm. Sheamus using the fists. Uh-oh, now look at Sheamus. Oh! Huge move there. Daniel Bryan really needs to tag out. He can't afford an injury. This close to the last stand, and his SmackDown Championship defense. Uh-oh. But Sheamus maybe looking to put away Daniel Bryan. No, Daniel Bryan misses. Daniel Bryan escapes, I should say. Oh, and an uppercut. Tags out to Truth. Finally gets that tag. Oh, and this could be R-Truth's moment. Oh my, look at this. Doesn't connect though. And look at Truth sticking around. Uh-oh. Suplex attempt into a face buster. Into a cover goes R-Truth. Looking to put away the Celtic Warrior. 2 count. That was multiple times last week where I thought R-Truth would put away Sheamus. Nearly does it again here tonight in 6-man tag team action. Now Sheamus looking to come back here. Going for the gut wrench and R-Truth escapes. Back suplex attempt connects. Into the cover. Is this going to be enough? 2. Oh, and only a 2 count again. Now look at R-Truth. Arcsing the universe. What's up? No. And Sheamus tags out to Corbin now. Oh, but R-Truth gonna work on Corbin effectively. Oh, and R-Truth just glitches through the ropes. The magic of video games. My apologies, guys. Oh, and now look at this. Corbin trying to build momentum off that little hurdle that R-Truth had to face through the virtual world. Now the fight on the outside begins. R-Truth doing the right thing, putting Corbin back into the ring, and now look at R-Truth. Can be quite comfortable on that top rope at times. Can he get it? No, he doesn't get the leg drop. Oh, Corbin. Oh, misses the pump-up kick. Corbin misses the clothesline. Both men fighting it out. Irish whip. Drop down by Truth. Hits the leapfrog. Follows it up. And no, Corbin stops the momentum. Oh, and Corbin going for the choke slam. R-Truth hits the... Oh, but never mind. Choke slam. Backbreaker connects. I spoke too soon. Now Truth in the wrong part of town. And as Corbin hits the clothesline in the corner. Oh, and a suplex by Corbin. Truth kicks out early though, however. Match continues. Now look at Truth. This is Truth's opportunity. Uh-oh, now look at Truth. What's he going to do? Uh-oh, is he setting him up? Maybe mocking Edge there. What's he going for? Lie detector, no. Trying to send a message to Edge. Doesn't get it though, however. And now look at Corbin. Oh, suplex slam. And here comes Apollo Gets the tag, does Truth. And here comes the Heritage Champion. Taking out Corbin. Oh, not for long. Momentum is halted again by Corbin. Maybe that time away from the ring has helped Corbin. Usually it's a disadvantage because ring rust is a real thing. But Corbin may be an advantage for him. Hits the choke slam, backbreaker, cover. Oh, and a kick out by the Heritage Champion. I was a bit worried there. Both of Apollo Crews' partners feeling the effects. And now look at Corbin working on Apollo Crews. What's this gonna do for the confidence of Edge? The oh my end of days. Uh-oh, cover. Oh, was that it? Was that it? Now Edge of the O'Connor roll. I think Crews kicked out. Oh, and Daniel Bryan taking out Corbin. What is going on here? This match breaking down in a hurry. Daniel Bryan, I believe, is not the legal man. Look at Daniel Bryan. Looking to take out Edge. Doesn't get it. Now it's Apollo. Who's going to do? Setting up Corbin. No, he doesn't get it. Yikes. I couldn't even commentate on what happened there. Too much action happening. I know Daniel Bryan was trying to look to take out Edge and Corbin. But, what's this now? What's Edge going for here? Looking to tap out the Heritage Champion is Edge. Can he do it? Uh-oh, Apollo Crews in trouble on Edge with the victory. Edge gets the momentum heading into OM WWE Last Stand. Tapping out the Heritage Champion Apollo Crews. That's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unlucky there for the team of SmackDown Champion Daniel Bryan, Apollo Crews, and R-Truth. Both teams looking great, but it was Edge being the opportunist as always, getting the victory.
Here are your winners, the Rated R Superstar, Edge, Baron Corbin, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
And the trio of Edge, Sheamus, and Corbin getting the victory. And I dare say, Edge picking up the victory due to the work of both Sheamus and Corbin. They did most of the work in that match. It may have looked to me like Apollo Crews had a bit of a nagging problem with his ribs at the end of that match. I believe not too much to be a factor in his triple threat Heritage Championship defense on Sunday at Last Stand. But there are your winners. Number one contender for Daniel Bryan's championship, Edge, Sheamus, and Corbin. So at Last Stand, I'll quickly go over the SmackDown side of things for the confirmed matches. So for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as we learned earlier on tonight, it's going to be former champion Carmella taking on Dana Brooke. So SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella v. Brooke. Brooke defends. And also for the Heritage Championship, Apollo Crews will be defending his inaugural gold against both Tony Nese and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. And how can I forget, for the SmackDown Championship, on the main event of the SmackDown side of things, Daniel Bryan defends against former champion and our winner here tonight, the Rated R Superstar Edge. So huge matches for Last Stand. And I'll go over the rest of the card while I have them right in front of me. So for the International Championship, It's going to be champion Drew McIntyre defending against the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. Can Ziggler build on his momentum? Or will McIntyre overcome the odds and retain his international championship? Also, it's going to be the match that has been dubbed the Artist versus the Prince. After the vicious attacks to one another, these two will collide at Last Stand, as it is the Prince Finn Balor going one-on-one with the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Balor v Nakamura, you don't want to miss it. That's going to be an incredible matchup at Last Stand. Also, for the Interactive Championship, Big Show, who has been represented by follower and moderator MC Hasgamer, the current champion, taking on former champion Sony Kiss, who has been represented by moderator and follower Janie826. This heated battle between these two great competitors will go one-on-one at Last Stand. Will Sony Kiss overcome and become the first ever two-time Twitch Interactive title, or will the power and strength of the Big Show prove too much for Kiss? Also, in a huge matchup, Triple H, the Game, will be going one-on-one with the Royal Rumble winner Randy Orton. These two have had quite the disagreement over the past few weeks on OM WWE Raw. It blew up this past Monday night, and this battle is going to happen at Last Stand. You don't want to miss it. And following that contest, win, lose or draw for Randy Orton, Randy Orton has no choice but to decide which championship he'll be battling for at our major pay-per-view event, which will be the pay-per-view event following Last Stand, whether it's going to be the SmackDown title or the Raw Heavyweight Championship. Randy Orton, huge match against Triple H, huge decision at Last Stand. You gotta love it. Oh, and on the Raw side of things, in their main event for the Raw Heavyweight Championship, how could I forget? It's going to be the Raw Heavyweight Champion, two-time Raw Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, going one-on-one with the man who captured the #1 contendership back at Unrivaled, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Will AJ Styles prove he's phenomenal, or is the big dog too much for the phenomenal one to overcome? Raw Heavyweight title on the line at Last Stand. Okay, that's going to wrap things up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Much appreciated as always. All right, guys, well, I'm going to end it here. So thank you so much once again for joining us. Have a great day, night, wherever you may be. All right, bye.